Started.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been planning on recording this video for quite a while now, but I have not had the chance to record it since I've been busy making all the other videos. For those of you that have not seen my first video where I talk about how my disability has impacted my life, I suggest you guys check it out since I'll explain a little bit more about my disability than this video. But I'll briefly go over a little bit about my disability. So I was born with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. At age 2, I was diagnosed with that disability. I stopped walking around 11 or 12 years old, and since then I have used a power wheelchair. For those of you that don't know what muscular dystrophy is, it's a disease that affects the person's muscles over time. So after talking about my disability briefly, I'm gonna start talking about how I got to meet D'Angelo Russell and a few Lakers players. So back in 2017, my good friend Victor told me about Make a Wish. He got in contact with Make a Wish. His wish was to get a strike force chair to play wheelchair soccer. For those of you that don't know what's a strike force chair, it's a chair that is made to play wheelchair soccer. So he told me to contact Make a Wish so they can grant a wish, whatever wish I wanted. So we did that. Then they scheduled an appointment with me and my parents to go, so they can see that everything we have told them was true. So we went to the appointment, and that's where they asked me what wish I wanted. And I told them that I wanted to go to a Lakers game and meet D'Angelo Russell. But they told me it was going to be a few months before the wish was granted, since there were other people ahead of me that wanted the same wish. So it took about a few months. And in January, I can't remember the exact date, but in January, they called us and told us that everything was ready to go. What made this one of the best trips that I have gone to was because Make a Wish also rented a van for us to drive from Fresno, California, all the way to LA, which is 4 hours away, which is not that far. And also they made a reservation for the Hilton Hotel that is right next to Universal Studios. What I thought was cool, like once we got there, the valet was already there and they got to park the car, which was cool. I felt like I was an NBA player. I got there, valet was already, asking if they can park the car, which we told them yes, and they did. So the 3 days that we were there, we used the valet to get the car and give it to them to park the car. Then I got another surprise, which was that we got our own driver to drive us to the stadium, which was pretty nice. I felt like I was saying, like an NBA player. Have a driver come to your hotel and pick you up and drive you to the stadium. That was like that was so cool. Besides that, I mean, once we got to the stadium, we got to go to the entrance where all the famous celebrities go in with their cars when they're gonna attend a Lakers game. What I thought was pretty cool was like they had security, making sure that I was supposed to go into that parking. And it took a while because they could not find me on the list that they have of people, celebrities, anybody that, has their own parking inside that garage. It took a while, until they wanted to make sure, that I could go in. Yeah, it took a while until they found my name, which was kind of funny. Like, I was like, wow, they're taking forever. Like, my name's on the list. I don't know why you guys taking forever. You know what I mean? Once in the stadium, I was like the only person beside my parents. And because all the other fans were waiting outside for the doors to be open, So we just explored the stadium. I went to the team store. I took a picture with the cheerleaders. I got to see the Lakers warm up. They had an elevator that took me down to the court where like I was saying, I got to watch them warm up. I got to meet our test. Before the game, I got to take a picture with both captains from both teams, from the Lakers and the Indiana Pacers, which was Paul George, which was nice, you know. Besides meeting D'Angelo Russell, Artest, and a few other Lakers players, it was nice to meet Paul George, and I got to find out that Paul George played for the University of Fresno State. Fresno State is located in my hometown. I did not know that until I went to the Lakers game. That was crazy. Like, I have lived for 23 years in Fresno, and I finally found out that. I was like, that's crazy. So after the game, I went down the elevator one more time, and they took it to this room. It was like a small lounge. They had a sofa and TV. Supposedly, that's where the Clippers owner sometimes would watch the game instead of sitting, courtside. So they also had cameras on, and they give me like something like a microphone, mini microphone, so I can talk in. It was so they can record it for the Lakers show that aired on the Spectrum channel, which was cool. I waited a few minutes. Then first player to come in was Julius Randle. I got a poster from D'Angelo Russell that I bought before I went. I bought a basketball as well, and a banner that says 16 championship for the Lakers, which I got to take a picture with him first, and Julius Randle then went on and signed all my objects that I took: my hat, my basketball, my poster, my banner. Then after that, Brandon Ingram came in. I took a picture with him as well. He signed everything that I had on the table because they had a table there. I put all my stuff there and they signed it. Then at the end, D'Angelo Russell came in and he liked my shoes that I have on. I thought it was funny because he was like, he did not have those shoes. I'm like, wow. I'm like, I thought you did have all these, like, not those. But I'm like, that's cool. And then he signed my sweater that I was wearing, all the other objects. I got to ask him a few questions. One of the questions that I asked him, what did he feel like playing for the Lakers, this organization, one of the best organizations in NBA history. So it was pretty nice. It was a great experience. If they told me to do it one more time, I would do it one more time. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys like this video. I will be making other videos like this, talking about little bit aspects of my life. So stay tuned for those videos. So like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Until next time.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dolly though.